in a position where you feel alone or lonely, and I'm specifically seeing loneliness here, to a position where it's like you're gonna be seen, okay? You're gonna be seen by many. And I'm also seeing that some of you may actually be seen by many, and yet you still kind of feel this sense of, okay, well, it's like, you ever get this feeling where you may be surrounded by a million people, yet you still feel alone? Like, that's the energy that I'm getting from here. Like, you know, some of you are still dealing with energies of like being isolated for quite some time. I'm seeing that's a major like aspect of that's showing up for you. You're still dealing with you know, it's kind of like, you know, riding solo. You've been riding solo for quite some time now. Some of you may have a challenging time, you know, bringing someone else into the mix. And this is part of that culmination that your guides are like building. 130444, stability, building you up. Okay, your guides are building you up to win. Okay, and part of this winning is, it's like your guides are closing out a chapter of hermit mode, and then for some of you it's quite challenging. It's a challenge closing out the chapter of closing out, like coming out of isolation. Specifically, this is what I'm seeing. Coming out of isolation can be quite the challenge, and this is what many of you are dealing with. Okay, you're moving and transitioning because you're like, okay, and you're in the right mindset to do it. Okay, and look at this, look at you. I'm seeing that your guides are putting you in a position to be this boss here, and that requires you coming out of isolation. This requires you dealing with energies that you, it's like, you know, haven't been in isolation, you were closed off. Okay, you learned how to deal with that world. It really was a world. Okay, and now it's like, you see, here you are. You see, you're coming out of this. You're riding on your chariot. Okay, here's your chariot. You're riding on your chariot, moving towards a position of recognition, being in the light. In fact, this is you being in the spotlight. This is you being in the spotlight. And for many, what that means is, it's like you're becoming a lot more social. You're going to be seeing a lot more. And not only seen, like recognized. There's a difference. Okay, people can see you yet don't recognize you. You're going to be seen and recognized. Tell me about the Judgment card. So you're going to be seen and recognized, and there are some steps. There are some things that you get to do. See, look at that. Shedding the old. You're letting go. You're letting go of people, places, issues, things that are not serving you. Okay? And this is what you're letting go of. Stuff having to do with old relationships. Okay, that old cup that you were drinking out of, you're like, that cup is crusty. You know, it's rusty. It's gotta go. Okay, anything that is stagnating, anything that is like not serving you, it's time to let it go. Okay, let it go and pull yourself together. Bring yourself into a position to receive. Okay, Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords is ready for this beginning. See that? You see how she's welcoming it? She's welcoming it. Okay, as much as she's dealt with stuff, you know, having to do with loss, suffer, hardship, she's ready. Okay, and she's being prepared. All right, a lot of meditation, a lot of like work involved in getting ready for a season that is meant to be a momentous I was gonna say position. A momentous season. Okay, show me the star card. Ooh. Oh, look at you. Perseverance. Yep, getting ready. Perseverance. You're nurturing something. This may be you, like, things are, see, like the preparation is for things to actually like come together. Like, that's what this is. The preparation that's taking place is for things to come together. And regarding your finances, you're going to see an increase in your finances. Okay, it's going to show up in different ways. It may be a reward. It may be like your hard work paying off. Okay, for putting in the work in something. I'm seeing that many of you have shown great resilience and persistence in a lot of different areas, having to do with, like, you know, being very determined with your financial situation. And speak of finances, King of Pentacles, bam. So there you go. That's what it means to be this star right here. It's like some aspect of you, then in this case it's financial healing. It's going to really lighten the load for you. Okay. And it's not just matters of, like, it's in addition to financial, it's other things showing up for you as well that's coming together. Look at this. You see, some of you were going through, or you were experiencing some issues in a connection. Yeah, this person wants to reconnect. They don't like the energy of detachment. They don't want to feel detached. And that's what's happening here. See, that star card, it's like, you know, you have some fairy godmother that's like lighting the way for this to be healed. Okay, it's a lot of healing, rejuvenation happening. And some of you actually, you really fought for this. You really fought for this. And it's going to be reciprocated. See that? Standing your ground, like really not giving up without a fight. Anything else? The Magician. Manifest that thing. Okay, now this is only the preparation for your season. It shall keeps coming out for y'all. It's about preparation. It shall wants you to prepare. She is speaking of preparation. Okay. She's speaking of preparation. And she's saying you have protection because you're transitioning from one life phase to the next. Okay. You're transitioning into your season with a lot of light. And your guardian instructs you on how to use power and wisdom to nourish what is worthy of your time and space. So she confronts things that are unworthy of her time, removes those things, and creates space for healing and rebirth. Something's being renewed here. Okay? Something is being renewed, and you're getting ready, you know, to see this during Scorpio season. That is the message. If this message resonates, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, love, peace, divine light.